Imagine for a moment the perfect weapon, not a blade or a bullet, something far more subtle, something you carry with you every single day, that you willingly hand over to people who smile at you. Your own words, the things you choose to reveal. This is not about paranoia, this is about power. The ancient Florentine strategist, Niccolò Machiavelli, didn't just write about principalities and war. He wrote a masterclass in human leverage. He understood that in the theater of life, the most dangerous person is not the one with the loudest roar, but the one you cannot read. Your silence is your sovereignty. Your secrets are your strategic reserve. And right now, you're probably giving them away, piece by piece, to the very people who will one day use them to dismantle you. Let's fix that. Here are the 7 things you must never ever reveal. 1. Don't announce what you're going to do. The world has conditioned you to believe that sharing your ambition is a sign of confidence. It is a trap. The moment you articulate your next move, your business plan, your career jump, your escape, you trigger a silent alarm in the ecosystem around you. You invite doubt disguised as concern. You attract sabotage wearing the mask of advice. A friend hears your plan and says, "That's risky. Are you sure?" It sounds like care. It is, in fact, a subtle incantation meant to summon your own insecurities. They aren't afraid for you. They are afraid of you, of what you might become if you actually did it. Ambition threatens the stagnant. Your spoken plans give them a blueprint to build barriers you never saw coming. True power moves in the dark. It does not seek permission. It does not require a cheering section. Think of the HBO series Succession. Every character is constantly scheming, but the one who announces their strategy first is always the one who gets buried. Be Tom Wambsgans, not Logan Roy's loudmouth kids. Execute in total silence. Let your results be the only announcement you ever make. 2. Do not reveal what can be used to hurt you. You confide in someone. You show them a crack in your armor. You tell them about your anxiety, your fear of failure, that old wound that still bleeds in the night. You feel a temporary relief. You have shared a burden. What you have actually done is handed them a loaded gun and pointed it directly at your temple. Remember this: people collect pain. They file away insecurities. They do not do this out of malice. They do it out of a primal subconscious instinct for social navigation. In a moment of conflict, of competition, of a shifting dynamic, that information becomes a weapon. It is the exact pressure point they will press when they need leverage. Machiavelli wrote, "Men are so simple and so much inclined to obey immediate needs that a deceiver will never lack victims for his deceptions. Do not be that victim. Your weaknesses are not for confession. They are for conquest. Master them in private. Become so strong in those broken places that no one even suspects they were ever there. Your emotional landscape should be a fortress, not an open book." 3. What happens in your relationship stays there. This is where men are slaughtered daily. You have a fight with your partner. You feel disrespected, emasculated, lost. So you go to the boys, to the group chat, and you vent. You lay bare the chaos, hoping for solidarity. What you have done is turn your sacred battlefield into public gossip. You have handed strangers a front row seat to your emotional dismantling. Now, everyone knows the cracks in your foundation. They see you as unstable, as a man who is not in control of his own castle. Respect evaporates. It is replaced by pity, or worse, entertainment. Your pain becomes their podcast. In the anime Berserk, Guts bears unimaginable trauma, but he does not wear it as a costume. He carries it as a weight that forges his strength silently. Your relationship is your kingdom. Never let outsiders draw the map of its vulnerabilities. Fix your problems within its walls, or burn it down and walk away, but never ever parade the smoke. 4. Your financial status. Money is not just currency. It is a social signal, a trigger for primitive emotions. Envy, greed, entitlement. Reveal what you earn, and you instantly redefine every relationship in that room. You are no longer a friend, a brother, a colleague. You are a resource, a benchmark, a target. Old money understands this. It whispers, New money screams, and in its screaming it attracts every parasite, every opportunist, every resentful eye for miles. Your wealth is tactical advantage, it is maneuverability, it is options. When you broadcast it, you surrender that advantage. People will calculate how to use you. They will manufacture emergencies only you can solve. They will resent your no because they have already spent your yes in their minds. In The Godfather, Don Corleone's power wasn't in his bank statements. It was in the quiet, unspoken certainty that he could solve problems. Let them wonder. Let them underestimate you. Let your silence about money create a space where you are judged by your character, not your capital. 5. Your family issues. Your childhood trauma, your father's failings, your mother's struggles. This is the bedrock of your psyche. To share it casually is to hand someone the master key to your entire operating system. You think it makes you relatable, deep, authentic. It makes you predictable. It gives people a ready-made explanation for everything you do. Oh, he's like that because his dad was never around. They will use it to dismiss your success as overcompensation and your failures as inevitable. Your family narrative becomes the caption under every picture of your life. This is not about shame. It is about strategic identity. You are not your past. You are the architect of your present. Forge that present with such intensity that your past becomes irrelevant, a forgotten prologue. Heal in private. Let your strength be the only story they know. 6. Your ambitions. That 10-year blueprint, that empire whose architecture exists only behind your eyes, that future version of you so potent, so formidable, that your present self feels like a mere rehearsal. This is not a motivational poster. This is classified intelligence. Lock it in a vault and swallow the key. Speaking a dream aloud is a neurological trick. It gives your brain a cheap, counterfeit dopamine hit of an accomplishment it hasn't earned. You get the social reward, the nods, the wow, that's amazing, and it satiates the psychological hunger. In that moment, you murder your own momentum. The desperate, burning need to prove it to yourself evaporates, replaced by the shallow satisfaction of having proven it to an audience. You have cashed a check your actions haven't written, but the real danger is external. You have just painted a target on your back for the mediocre. Those who let their own visions starve to death will instinctively seek to cannibalize yours. They will label it unrealistic, not as analysis, but as anesthesia for their own regret. Your grand vision is a fragile, sacred flame in its early stages. Share it, and you implicitly invite every bystander with a bucket of their own insecurity. Your duty is to become its sole guardian, nurture it in total darkness. Feed it only with silent, relentless action, the midnight work, the sacrificed leisure, the relentless study. Let it grow in secret, roots deep and structure unshakable, until the day it erupts into the light not as an idea, but as an established, undeniable fact. When it finally breaks the surface, it should be so vast, so complete that it blinds doubt and renders criticism obsolete. They don't get to vote on a finished monument. 7. Be silent about your past. This is the ultimate surrender, not of land, but of leverage. Your deepest shame, the failure that carved a canyon in your conscience, the single mistake you would trade years of your life to erase from history. To confess this, to voice it aloud to another person, is to meticulously assemble a weapon, place it in their hands, and hope against human nature that they never pull the trigger. That is a fool's gamble. They will, perhaps not tomorrow, but inevitably in a clash of wills, in a quiet contest for status, in a flash of their own inadequacy, they will resurrect that ghost. They will not fight the man you are today. They will summon the specter of who you were, a weaker version they know how to defeat, and pit it against you in the arena of your present. Your transformation is irrelevant. In their mental archive, that regret is a fossil, perfectly preserved, immutable, and cited as permanent proof of a fundamental flaw in your foundation. Machiavelli's entire playbook rests on a brutal truth. Perception is the only reality that matters on the battlefield of power. You must be perceived as a monolith, forged in fire, not fractured by history. Let your regrets undergo a silent alchemy. Let them be the dense, burning coal that fuels your discipline behind the scenes, not a poignant anecdote you offer up for cheap connection. Bury them under mountains of tangible achievement. Let your redemption be written in actions so undeniable, so glaringly obvious that the story of your past becomes a forgotten prologue, rendered utterly meaningless by the epic you are living now. Your silence isn't hiding, it's strategic obliteration. This is the red pill of social strategy. The world is not a support group, it is a chessboard. Every word you speak is a piece moved. Most people play with their pieces in the open, predictable, exposed. They talk themselves into checkmate. You now know better. Your power lies in the unsaid, in the move they never saw coming, in the strength they never thought to question. From this moment forward, you are a ghost of intention. You are a rumor of capability. You are a man whose silence is his signature. Guard it with your life. Now go and build your empire in the quiet. Thank you for watching. If you want more raw, uncut insights, join my free newsletter. And if you want to see more videos, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.